Hey guys, so this topic I decided to do today is not a request, but it was something that kind of came to me because it's something that I've been looking into. And it's regarding the attachment style question with regards to personality. So, there's a theory for psychology that there is different types of attachment styles. I'm not going to go into details. I am not a psychologist. Please feel free to explore this on your own if you're interested. However, from what I've read, the vast majority of people are secure attached. So that means that however they were developed over the years, nature, nurture, whatever, they came out making sense of the world where there wasn't a kind of a cleave between what they felt inside and what they felt they needed to present to the world. And for the others that didn't have that, these were set up in different types of attachment styles. I can't go into all the details because, again, just do your research. But the focus of this video is whether or not attachment style potentially leads into either a significant relation to being an INTJ, or B, the people that are curious about this type of MBTI or personality understanding work that come to these channels, whether, even if they aren't INTJ, whether they are also part of that outlier of the attachment theory, or attachment styles. So I will let you know, I did this quick free quiz, so take that for what it is, on attachment style, because I have had struggles. Like, we've talked about this quite a bit on the channel, where there's a disconnect and trying to make sense of people through using their words and trying to understand a total package to make to understand a relationship, rather than just finding how a lot of other people can just simply emote and connect. And so during this test, I found that it came back with it's called fearful avoidant or disorganized attachment. So the quick bit that I took away from it is that if you had difficulty with having someone that wasn't necessarily always predictable in your environment when you were growing up, where, say, something, even no matter what happened, if it was a similar thing you did the day before, it would be met with a different result, or the lack of all of a sudden being available mentally or physically would cause the socialization to be a little bit more skittish on trying to, or making sense of, forming attachments. And I found that it was pretty darn relatable, because of the feeling that especially when I was younger, I tried to work really hard on trying to make sense of this. But when I was younger, I always felt that there was a shell that people were responding to. And if they were responding positively to this shell, I would just keep reinforcing that shell. And I always felt that they never really knew who I was. And it was a very isolating feeling, especially when it came to relationships. So it wasn't until I actually, and the other thing I should mention is, a lot of times people who apparently have some other than a non-secure attachment style, they can be drawn to people of similar situations. and that can cause a lot of questioning. And I found that resonated with me because the one thing that I found of such value was how my husband was very much the prototype of stability. He was very confident. He knew who he was, and he was very himself. You just felt it. It resonated within him. And I don't know about others, but if you've come from an environment where you have to read a ton of different cues to make sense, to feel that you understand what's happening and what the vibe is, you learn to use a lot of your different abilities to make those decisions quickly, and you know how to articulate them. And so I found that that was definitely a stabilizing piece. So it was because of that it was allowed, or I was, it benefited between, doing a lot of figuring out, which is why I started this video channel, because if I can help one person try and, make sense of what they're going through some of the situations that I can share with them, then that was my goal. I still think I'm demonetized. I have to double check, because I think YouTube still thinks that this is offside material. But yeah, so I really am interested in hearing other people, if they are interested in taking this, or if they have taken this type of test online or in a psychologist's office. The one I did, I'm just looking at it now, it was called attachmentproject.com. And I'm not advocating for it. I don't have, it could be completely bogus, but it did, check off enough of the boxes that I felt that there might be a potential for having a relationship between being an INTJ, especially as a female, because we rarely feel understood within the larger social network of the female stereotype. And this, I wonder, is something that may play into it. So I'd love to hear it. I hope that it would be everyone is securely attached and great. But I'd also love to hear whatever other people's thoughts are, or their experiences regarding if they take that test and how it feels applicable to you. So this is more of a call out, because I'd really love to hear what the community has to say, because it is excellent. You guys are so great as a community. So thanks so much. Hopefully I'll be posting again soon, and have a great day. Bye.